today we are talking about networking 101. We're going back to the basics. What it is, why are we doing this, and some basic concepts that you need to know along the way. The first thing is, what is networking, right? Networking is basically exchanging information between two people or many people with the goal of establishing relationships, usually business relationships, where you can offer someone or get something from someone to better your standing in your community or in your business. That's the basic. I'm going to say, what is your why? You have to have a why. Why the hell are you doing this? Why are you networking? Why the hell did we network, Kanika? Like, why did we even get into networking? How did we even get into networking? Okay, well, that's another story for another day. But let's talk about the why, because the why is important. People think, let me just throw some dollars to like Facebook, or let me just throw some dollars to Google, or let me just go ahead and make some flyers, put it on a car, put it on a wall, or let me just go ahead and just do what supposedly is easy, right? To promote your business. But you don't really have any clients. You are a new business. Nobody knows you. Why do you need to do this? You need to network. Why? What's your why for networking? There's many whys. It's different for anybody and everybody. But here's a few reasons that may maybe trigger your why. For one, you may want to align yourself with someone who is doing what you're doing because you want to learn or model your task or what is your why? It's different for different people. You may want to model your business, someone else's business. That's a-okay because you don't know what you don't know. You haven't graduated in your business. What is your why? Maybe you want to learn how to do business, period, because you've never been in business, period. So maybe you just want to learn from someone so you can make your business a little better than it was 6 months ago. What is your why? Maybe, just maybe, you just want to let other businesses know that may not necessarily be in competition with your business. So a business that complements your business, you may want to let them know, hey, I'm in the area. I have clients. You have clients. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other because we have a common ground. There is so many reasons. What is your why? Like, what is your why? Why are you networking? Because at the end of the day, the goal is to get that money. The goal is to get those sales. That's the goal. But networking is an indirect way of getting to those sales. It's not sneaky, but it's an indirect way because other people who are doing what you're doing can lead you to where you need to go a little quicker. Know your why.
Right.
We struggle with why.
Networking, I did struggle with the why. And networking, think of it as leveraging. So Keisha spoke about it saying that it's an indirect way, and she made a point to say it's not sneaky, right? Because it really isn't. But what you are doing by networking is you are leveraging the audience of other people. You are leveraging the network of the other people that you are introducing yourself to say, hey, I do X, I offer X, and if you know someone who needs X, who needs Y, then please think of me. That's what you're doing. You're leveraging that person. The same way nowadays when they say, show up on Instagram, show up on YouTube, show up on this, show up. Networking was the social media before social media was a thing, okay? That's what it was. You have to show up. And by showing up, you are leveraging. Why do you think people do collaborations for Instagram Lives? It's to leverage the other individuals' audience, is to leverage their phone book. Who do they have in their phone book that would be of use to you? You don't know that, but they know that. But because they know you, now you're just 1 degree separation from this individual. They're no longer a stranger to you.
Yeah.
So that is very important, and very important with knowing your why. And so here's another one, knowing your target audience, right? Because if you're going into a room and your mindset, and it segues from knowing your why, and your mindset is, I'm looking for clients, but you're going to an event where there are all business owners, you need to curtail your pitch so that it makes sense for the business owners to receive what you are saying. You
Right.
can't go there and say, I'm a makeup artist here and give out your business card. I'm a makeup artist,
They
because the
don't care.
business owner, exactly. The business owner is not checking for your business card. But what you want to say is, listen, I'm a makeup artist and I offer lessons, or I'm looking to collaborate with other business owners who do ABC. That may spark interest with one of the individuals in that room because they're a business owner. And so now that's for them to say, hey, does this suit what I'm looking for? You
Right.
want to know who your target audience is. Don't just
Right.
have a one cookie cutter spiel and say, this is what I do, and you just spin it out everywhere you go. Because if that audience right there is not receptive to what you're saying, then it's going to be a waste of time. But also knowing your target audience as far as your business, who do you service? So when you are talking to a
Exactly.
business owner, it's, you know what? I
Exactly.
cater to women between the ages of 25 and 50. Why
So while
25
you
and
in a senior citizen center talking to them, pitching to them, listen, yes, you may possibly have a granny giving you some information about her granddaughter or great granddaughter. Is that going to get you to your goal faster if you are talking to somebody who is 5 degrees of separation away from your target audience? Like,
nope.
come on now, slow your roll. Really and truly, you want to get to someone, you want to go into a room of business owners that targets your customers, that can overlap your customers. Because why are we doing this? And if you are not necessarily going towards a business person or networking with a business person to maybe leverage their audience, then you need to know that's what it is. Because again, it goes back to your why. Why are you there? Because Bill Gates is not going to give me nobody, sister girl, to do her hair. He's not going to recommend nobody for me that I'm going to be able to do their hair. But you know what Bill Gates going to do? He's going to let me know how to build that business. You know what I mean? You know what Warren Buffett going to do? Buffett going to do? He's going to let me know how to invest. You see what I'm saying? So you got to know your why. Back to your why. Yes,
Yep.
girl. I feel you. I feel you with the target
Yeah.
audience. I feel you.
And here's another one. Know what you have to offer. Okay, what you offer is not going to be the same what someone else has to offer. Whether you're offering services, what type of services are you offering? Are you offering personal grooming services? Are you offering consulting services? Knowing your target audience, knowing your why, and knowing what you offer is what networking is all about. Hone in on that. If you don't know these 3 things, then I strongly urge you to take a moment and just think about it, because there's something that you are doing right now in your business that makes you especially unique, makes you especially special, and that is where you go in and you go waving that red flag so that you can say, here I am, this is what I do. And some people call it niching down. Fine, if that's what you want to call it, that's what you want to call it. But know what you offer and do not waver on what you offer. Don't waver on who your target audience is, because your target audience is looking for you. And the
Right.
more you go out there and the more you network and collaborate with other business owners, is the more chances you have at reaching your target audience, getting your why out there, and expressing what you have to offer to the right audience.
Right.
I
Don't forget
hope,
it. What can
yes,
you offer that business owner? Because that business owner right now, her pain point is that she don't have a venue. Her pain point, she don't have a graphic designer. Her pain point is that she straight up don't have a secretary or a virtual assistant. And guess what you have? That may not necessarily be like just something off the top of your mind, but it's just something that you just have in your day to day that you could literally lend her or offer her and say, hey, I know a great graphic designer. I know a great photographer. And she will remember you for life because you just saved her life. You just saved her business. So
Sure did.
this is all things that you have to remember that is not necessarily tied directly to your service for your customers or to your product for your customers. So remember that. Networking 101, y'all. Get down to the basics and then you could actually advance. It's baby steps. Baby steps. But let's go. We're going to continue the conversation down in the comments. Let me know. Did we miss a concept? Did we miss a piece of networking? A really foundational piece that everybody needs to know? Let us know. We'll make another video. Talk to you soon on 3dpopupshop.com. Bye.
Bye.